So in this lesson today, we're going to be learn how to simplify fractions. So we're learning simplifying fractions. When it says simplify a fraction, basically the question is asking us to reduce a fraction. Okay. Now the other word for reducing is canceling out. So basically, we cancel out the GCF of the numerator and the denominator. GCF, as you know, stands for greatest common factor. So basically, we're going to find all the factors of the two numbers, which is one of them is numerator, one of them is denominator, and then out of those all the common factors that we find, we need to find the GCF, which is the greatest, which is by greatest it means the largest number out of those factors. So as you see, we're writing here simplifying fractions. This means reducing fractions, which means reducing the fractions by canceling the GCF from the numerator and the denominator. So let us do this by seeing an example. Just we'll do one example and we'll do another example just to kind of see how the procedure works. So we have a question which says simplify, and the fraction is 8 over 12. So we're going to find the GCF of 8 and 12. And as you can see, the GCF of 8 and 12 is 4. Now we have 8 divided by 12. And now that we have the GCF, we're going to divide both the numerator and the denominator by the GCF. So 8 divided by 4 is 2. 12 divided by 4 is 3. And that's the answer. Let's see another example. When you see 10 over 18, you find the GCF. So what is the GCF of 10 over 18? So the GCF of 10 and 18, those two numbers, looks like it is 2. That goes both into 10 and 18. And what we have to do now is we divide by 2, both the numerator and the denominator, and you get your 5 over 9. So basically all we are doing is finding the greatest common factor, and once that's correct, we are just reducing the numerator and the denominator by that number. So if you're good with dividing, this should be very, very easy for you, because all you're doing is just dividing both the numerator and the denominator by that GCF, which is the common number between both of them. Okay, so it's pretty much very, very simple if you think about it. Okay, so let us do practice a little bit more. So let's do another example. So just like a bigger numbers probably, just to see how we are doing here. So we have 36 divided by 48. So we're going to find the GCF here. So GCF of 36 and 48, if you think about it, if you write all the factors, that's going to be 12, right? And then once you divide by 12, both the numerator and the denominator, you're going to get the 3 divided by 4. Okay. Now what if you don't know how to find the GCF correctly? What happens then? Like I was just wanted to show you what is the worst case scenarios. What if you don't find the correct GCF, just like by a small mistake? What do you do then? So if that happens, so let's say I find the GCF incorrect. So if I think GCF is, let's say I think it's, let's say I'm thinking 36 GCF of 36 and 48 is, let's say I think it's 6. So if I mess up in that, you can still get the correct answer if you're thinking clearly until the end. So what you do is you divide 36 and then you divide both the numerator and the denominator by 6, and the numerator gives you a 6, and then once you see that, you're going to say, oh, it looks like that still can be cancelled out more, and then you divide it again by 2, right? Because 2 goes into both 6 and 8, and that will give you, when you divide 6 and then 8 by 2, and I think I messed up on writing this one here, but I'm correcting it here, not enough space, and the answer is 3 divided by 4. So if you see that, I'm going to get the same answer no matter what, if I mess up in finding GCF or not. So that's how we do it in case we make a mistake. All right? Okay.